from YouTube. Hello, hello. I hope everyone is all right. We are here today to practice, right, and to having fun. And we are going to talk about planning and how it's the process about planning our lives and our routines and things like this. Um, First of all, Talk and Talk is a platform of conversation, about of a language conversation. And we have English, Spanish, French, Italian, and you can practice all these languages if you want. Um, this is not a class, right? I am not a teacher. I am a student just like you. So don't expect from me a perfect English because I don't have. I will make a lot of mistakes, and that's the right place for making mistakes. So we are here to practice, to improve, and feel free, guys, to make mistakes. It's part of the process. We are not here to judge you or to correct you. And that's it. I think let's be respectful with each other. And the most important thing, let's having fun because practicing English and learning does not has to be boring. So I hope you enjoy this conversation. I will start presenting myself. My name is Elida. I am 23 years old. I live in a small city, a country city in Ceará. um, I study pharmacy at college and I work at a lab. I have been here on Talk and Talk as a talker since the beginning of the pandemic, really old here, and as a hostess since March of last year. So soon I will complete 1 year being a hostess here. And that's it. I think my favorite sport is CrossFit. I discovered this passion recently and I love to talk about this. So if you let me, I will spend all the night talking about this. And that's it for now. Can you introduce yourself, Márcio, please?
Yes, I can. I'm 39 years old, married. I have three children, two dogs, and I was born in Bahia. I live in Pernambuco, and now I live in São José dos Campos, contra side of São Paulo. And I work in logistics, supply chain and commerce. This is my first job. And I play music instrument since my childhood. I play double bass, contrabass. I love the instruments. And for me, it's very interesting about the rhythms in my view. And what else? On free time, I ride a bike with my daughter or alone. And I think that's it, guys. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for sharing, Márcio. And about you, Igor?
Well, my name is Igor. I'm 27, married. In my free time, I like to spend time in nature a lot. I was born in Rio, in a small city in Rio, and now I live in a small city as well, but abroad. Um, and I've been here on Talk and Talk since I don't really remember, but the name was E Aprendi at that time. So yeah, it's a long time. And now I'm back. Yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Really? Oh my God. How can I don't know you, how it's possible because I remember this time when Talk Talk was for free. It was a project inside, I think inside the Iaprendi. Oh my God, really long time ago. Thanks for sharing, Igor, and nice to meet you. And about you, Hannah?
So my name is Renan. I'm 34 years old. I'm married. I have a 3-year-old daughter. I am a software developer. I live in Mogi das Cruzes, São Paulo. And I like to ride by bike on my free time.
Okay, thanks. And you, Marco?
Hello, guys. My name is Marco. I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo. I'm working in the oil company Petrobras. Stay here now. Eu faço plantão. In my free time, I like to out on the beach, play soccer, jiu-jitsu, and I am teacher of the chemistry too. That's it. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, the same. Nice to meet you too. And about you, Bruno?
Hello. My name is Bruno. I am 29 years old. In March 31st, I am going to 30 years old. So I am getting old, and I live in Porto Alegre, south of Brazil. Actually, I am working with project management. So it is a new position for me since July from last year. So I have a lot of challenges, and it's a kind of hard this position. So I actually I am having not trouble. Yes, this word is right, but I don't know. I feel like struggling, tropeçando, but I am trying. So I think I am hopeful. So trying to get to do a good work. I think that's it. Thanks.
Yes. I stay 2 weeks without practicing English. My brain reset everything, and you were not practicing since August, and your English is so good. Oh my God.
No, no fucking way. I am very nervous. Very not very, but I am kind of nervous. Like the belly, the
Yes, I understand it.
yes. I am nervous, but thanks.
Okay. Okay, guys, we can start now, right? Question number 2. What does a well-planned life look like to you? Can you start, Hannah? And please, guys, when you finish your answer, choose another person to continue, right?
I I don't know what well planned. So I don't think my life is well planned. So I don't really know very well this. But I think there are people that have many plans and they follow it, but I don't know much about it. Well, what do you think, Igor?
Well, I mean, well planned. I am not good with plans, guys. My life is basically I'm just improvising here. I don't know what I'm doing, and I know that the Igor from tomorrow he will not want the same thing that I want today. So I don't make plans for him because he will not do what I want anyway. But I mean, well planned maybe is when you achieve what you wanted. Yeah, I would say this way. How about you, Bruno?
Well, I agree with Renan. I think a well-planned life is uh, like when someone put the goals and uh, what they want on paper, and how can I say fim do ano, when at the end of the year, uh, this guy have all of results they they could imagine. You know, I am eu tô travando um pouquinho, but I am coming back to practicing English, so have
Don't
some.
worry, don't worry.
But I think that's it. And you, Marcio, could you speak?
Well, for me, it's very complicated and well planned. But Denzel Washington said, dreamers without goals are just dreamers. Uh, in my mind, the word it's very hard, but I try, I try and see 2022, and now I plan it in English, because I've never studied English before since 2022. Yes, but well planned, it's very complicated in my opinion about the me, me. I think women, I think women it's more easy about the well planned, but me it's very difficult in my view. So I try for me well planned about the English and instruments, but I have a family, I working, and so, sometimes I'm exhausted about the my job, my family, but I try, and yeah, yeah, yeah. Well planned, it's very complicated, and because before 2022, for example, and for me, for me, tomorrow is a mystery. For example, you know, I didn't have a plan, but now I try every day. I try every day and instruments and English. Yeah, that's it. Difficult for me.
Yeah, I think it's my turn. Um, guys, I am a Virgo girl, so planning and organization is my nickname. I am suspicious to talk about it, but I think a well-planned life, it's not just routine, like planning your routine, having on the paper all the things you have to do. But I think it's having clear on your mind what do you want for your life, in short and long term, what are your goals, and more important than that, what are you going to do to achieve these goals, find the right resources and the right ways to follow this, because sometimes we have goals, we want things in your lives, but we we don't know how to get there, the way to follow to get there. And I think when you have this clear on your mind, what oh my god, what I want for my life in 1 year, about family, about relationships, about job, about studies, in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, because I think when you does not have you when oh my god, my tongue is awful today. When you don't have these goals clear, you just live every day, following a aleatory road in your life, and you don't have a purpose, and you start to think, oh my God, I am waking up every day for what? You know, I cannot see the light in the end of the road. And it's very a very reflexive topic, I am traveling here on my mind. But I think that's it. In resuming, that's it. I think you got me right. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Now I'm sad because you just defined my whole life.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Yes, and I was facing this a few weeks ago, and I think that's the reason I brought this topic today, because all the topics that I bring here, it's really personal, So who follow my meetings frequently knows all my life, because I always bring topics about things that I am feeling. Anyway, um, okay, let's go to the question number 3. Can you describe your ideal daily routine and how it aligns with your life goals? Yes, if you don't have a routine, planned, but in the fictional world that is inside your mind, please tell us, share with us the how it would be for you. Please, Bruno, can you start?
Yes. Well, I prefer think about entire week. So in this week, I am trying to put some goals, like training, go to the gym 3 weeks, three times for a week. And about the day, it's kind of easy. I don't have some goals for the for a single day, you know, just drink water, 2 liters of water or something like that. But I prefer uh, I prefer think about entire week and uh, months or about a year. Last week I don't write down my goals, but I thought about that, and I can achieve some of these goals. So I prefer think how can I say long prazo, long term, I prefer think about in this way. And you, Igor?
Well, I mean, I don't have a ideal routine, because as I said, I'm just improvising. But I'm gonna say my routine then.
Just living.
Yeah,
Just live.
I'm just living, just seeing where life
Follow the flow.
takes me. Yeah, just following the flow. So basically, my routine today is work and study a lot. I am doing my master's degree now, so I've been studying so much. Oh my God. But yeah, basically, I work and study, and I try to study English as well because, yeah, I want to improve my English. And yeah, I also like to have some time during the day where I can have fun, where I can, play some games or do something that is not related to study or work. But yeah, that's my routine today. How about you, Marcio?
Well, in my case, I describe my routine and wake up early because and I go to work at 7 in the morning. I wake up early every day at 5 a.m. because I try my routine and when I open my eyes, I wake up early. You know, yes, starting because uh, I make my breakfast, of course, and try my my English, for example, and hearing on podcast or train my speaking or read a book, for example, because wake up early in my mind, I enjoy the my day, Yes, for me, I enjoy a lot my day, and so my routine, I describe wake up early. That's it. And you, Renan?
Mm, my my routine, I wake up early. I like to make exercise in the morning before I go to work, and then when I go go back home, I like to play with my daughter, to have dinner with my family, and I try to study after dinner. I like to study sometimes here on Talk and Talk to practice my English, and sometimes another topics about my work. And I think my routine aligns with my life goals. I think it's in that little steps to improve myself with the English and other topics. I think it's that. And how about you, Valida?
Yes, yes. As I said at the beginning, I am adapting I am adapting myself to my new routine because I have to wake up really, really early, like 4:30. Yes, it's terrible. Almost madrugada, né? I don't know how to say that in English, but I have to wake up this time to because I start at my job at 6 a.m. So I work. I finish my work time at 4 p.m. and then I go to the workout, no, to CrossFit at 5 p.m. and the workout, the training finishes at 6. So I leave my home at 5:30 a.m. and I come back to home in the night, like 7 p.m., 6:30 p.m. So I would like to spend more time in my house, to spend more time with my dog, with my family, because when I arrive, I go, I have a dinner and I go to take a shower, and so soon I have to go to bed because I have to sleep early to wake up early, in the next day. So I have just a few hours in the night to do personal things, and to study, and that is going to be a problem because uh, last no next week my classes from college will return, and I think I will have to sleep less to have more time to study, and I am suffering with that, you know because really waking up so early is terrible for my body. I now, as I said, 8:30, 9 p.m. I am like, almost sleeping, and that's it. But the time for exercising myself, the time of going to cross, is a priority in my life, because if I don't exercise, my brain, surta. My neurons does not can't work well. And at the beginning of the year, I one of my goals, my list of goals was being a more healthy person, and exercising myself is a priority in my routine. So I don't delete this time, because it's really important to me. And am at when I am at home during the night, I try to study, like here, as I am doing nowadays, studying English and practice. I I put on my goals list to uh, join at least 3 immersions per week, because I was not practicing English so much. So I have to practice more my speaking skills, because if I don't practice, my brain just go back to the beginner, level. And that's it. I use this time, but I would like to stay more time at home, and that's it, I think. Yeah, I resumed my life for you guys. Okay, let's go. Question number 4. What factors do you consider when setting short-term and long-term goals for your life? Matthew, can you start now?
I don't know. Uh, because short term, I think it's very hard for me. Long term goals in my life, long term, yeah, in my life. And I don't know. I practice my English, practice my instrument. Uh, I consider a long, long term, in my life. And short term, I don't know. I don't know. And you, Bruno?
Well, it's hard to explain this in in English, but I try to divide this in in long term. I prefer some goals in that they bring more results, more, how can I say, uh, some really positive for my life. Like I said last year, in when the year started, I thought about my promotion. I am trying. I am. I was thinking about to get a new position in my job. So of course it how can I say, isso levaria um tempo. So I tried to think about the benefits about this. So it's the process is mm, uh, is uh, is lower, but bring me a good, how can I say that, a good result, I think. And in a short term, I don't know. I think it's more it's easier to think about short terms, because in short terms goals are like problems. I I'm not I'm not sure about my if I am making myself clear right now. So I will try to explain this in Portuguese. Mas eu penso que no curto prazo as coisas não são não são tratadas tanto como objetivo, e sim muito mais como um problema que tu precisa resolver. Então, I think like that, in long term, mm, bigger goals, and in a short term, trying to solve some problems. I tried to explain.
It's really funny how the voice changes. I don't know, the way of talking changes when we change the language. Oh my god, it's really, really funny.
Like a button, you
Yeah, yeah. I
play
don't know
it.
if it's the accent,
Yeah,
but yeah,
could be.
I feel fascinated about it. I don't know if it happens with you guys, but when I finish immersion, for example, my brain continues on the flow of English. Like I always compare with a car. When you put the 50 marcha, I don't know, and you are going with, I don't know, 100 kilometers per hour. If you put the car on the neutral, the car will continue, you know on the high velocity. I think my brain is just like that. Sometimes I finish the immersion and my brain continues on the flow, and my mom talks to me and I answer in English, and I don't realize that. And she said, Elda, no, I don't speak in English, please, in Portuguese. And I have to make a strange, to change pra mudar a marcha do cérebro, tipo isso. Anyway, I don't know if it happens with you, but it's crazy. The bilingual brain, it's crazy. Oh my God.
And
I will search about this later.
and and there's a situation when the immersion finish, you think, oh, that's word I searching. I was searching this fucking word,
Yes.
and that happens.
Yes, it's crazy. Igor, have you answered this question? I think no, right?
No, I don't think so. Let's see. It's number 5 or number 4?
For
4, right? Okay. Well, I don't have factors like in plural. I think I have just one, which is if I'm gonna like what I will be getting when I finished my goal, that goal. So if I like, I do. If I not, I don't. That's pretty basic for me.
Oh my God, it would be amazing if life, se pudesse ser assim all the
Yeah,
time.
no, I'm talking about goals, okay? So I understand that there are things that we don't want to do, but we have to do.
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
talking about goals, things that you've chosen to do. So you wanted to do that thing.
Yes,
So
yeah, I got it. Yeah, in my case, I prefer. I don't like to have long-term goals, and plans because I am a master procrastination. So I procrastinate a lot, and I if you give me a long deadline, to finish a task, I will procrastinate until the last minute, until the last day. So that's the reason I prefer short terms because I don't know, I feel more motivated to do that, because, for example, like investments. Investments is a thing that, oh my God, you have to start to invest and you won't have the return soon, right? You have to wait lot of years to have a return, but I know the importance of starting early because if you don't start early it will take a long time to have the return. So but it's awful because it's so far, I don't have so much patience. I don't know, patience is not the correct word, but for me, I have problems with wait for things, wait a long years and years and years. So I prefer short terms where I can see the results soon, and I will finish at I don't know how to explain, but sometimes a task that I do in 30 minutes, I procrastinate 1 month to do that, just because I had a long deadline. So I will do it in the last day, and it's awful. It's awful having this problem because I don't know how to explain, guys. Really, I am very sleepy. Sorry. My brain is starting to, turn off. So yeah, that's it. Renan, have you answered this question? Yes,
Not yet.
not the question number 4.
Yes.
I think you are the first. No?
No.
No. Okay, go ahead, please. I am saying my brain is not working.
Uh, and so I I like to have long-term goals. uh, but I think I try to align my short-term goals with my long-term goals, so I have something to achieve that is in I can achieve in less time in a short term, and then I have my long-term goal, and I will improve and to achieve that long-term goal. I think is that.
Yes, yes. I think now everyone answered right. Yes. Okay. Um, we have more time for questions. Igor, can you answer? Can you choose a question for answer? If you want to follow the order or choose or skip questions.
Let me see. Um,
Mm.
Number 9. Can you share an example of a successful adjustment you've made to your plan and its impact? Should I answer?
Yes.
Um, okay, well, I have one good example. So I had one goal in the past, which was learn English. So I started studying by myself, and I found Aprendi at that time. And it was a successful adjustment because I could as we are doing now, I could practice a lot. I don't know if we still have it, but in the past we had a lot of people from different countries. So I could practice other, different accents, different people from different cultures uh, talking about their lives, and it was very good. So I think this adjustment was very successful because I didn't know TNT or Yapendi, but when I heard of it, I started to participate. Um, how about you, Hannah?
Uh, I I have adjusted my my routine of making exercise. Uh, I am I was not constant. I sometimes do it, sometimes not, and now I think these last 6 months, I, I adjusted it to make it in a consistent way, and I think I am feeling better, and I I think that's one example of my life. And how about you, Marcio?
So, um, when I was a child and I played, in my goals, I play music instrument, for example. And now, yes, I can share about my study instruments. And a long, long time, I was practicing in my hands, yeah, every day. So when I when we is a child, I think it's easy because yeah, I think it is. Uh, in general, the practice in general. So for me, I play since my childhood, and now for me, it's very easy. And when we is a child, yeah, I think it is. So I can share example my practice instruments, for me, because now today I consider easy and rhythms and musical for me because my hearing, I don't know, meu ouvido, I easy about the musical. Yes, and practice, every day.
I am trying to learn how to play a guitar. I started to learn when I was 13, I think, but I gave up and now I decided to start practicing again this year, but I feel so much lazy. Oh my god, because I enter on Cifra Club, and I put the cifra, I don't know how to say this in English. And at the first song that I cannot play, I feel stressed and I gave up. That's it. I will never get the being a good player in this way, right? But I don't know. Anyway, and about you, Bruno? Bruno, right? You,
Yes,
you haven't answered yet.
yes. Well, I am talking a lot about my promotion, but it's my it was my recent goal that I activated. So I it's the best example for me. But I need to the adjustment that I have to do. It was about my post graduation, so I need to start a new course, a new graduation to active my promotion. So that was my adjustment. I decided to start studying again, so it worked for me. So I am very proud about that, and they got me a good result. So uh, uh, it how can I say valeu a pena, worth it. Yes, I think that's it. That's it.
Yes, yes. In my case, I think I can say the same as Igor and Renan because starting to join meetings here on Talk and Talk on E Aprendi was really, really important for my English because before the meetings, I could read, I could listen, but my speaking skills was terrible, because I had no one to practice. And I remember my first meeting, I said everything in Portuguese, almost everything, because I was not able to speak in English, and then I started coming every day, every day. It was during the pandemic, so I had a lot of free time, and now I am here. I'm a hostess. I am able to stay 1 hour or more talking in English, so it's a big thing for me. And exercise too, because I had the same problem as Renan about constancy, I always started and I use it to give up 2 months or 3 months later. But now I found a thing that I really like to do because in the past I used it go to the gym uh like for an obligation, and now I go because I like to practice this sport. And that's it. It was an adjustment that had significant impact in my life. And yeah, I'm so grateful for that. And our time is over, guys. Yes, we didn't finish the questions, but there's no problem. I liked the conversation. I really like it. And let me know about you, people who are coming back. Uh, how was the conversation for you? Go ahead. Don't let me talking alone again, please.
For me, it was a good conversation because I am coming back again. So it, uh, how can I say, but worth it again. And I am trying to improve my English again too. So it's a good topic about to talk about.
All right, it's really good to see you again. And guys, I put on the chat the link of the survey, right? Please answer the survey for me. It's really important for us. And give me suggestions to topics to bring in the next meetings, right? Let me know what you thought, what I can improve for getting for making these immersions better, And that's it. It was a pleasure having you this night. Thank you for being here. And I hope to see you again next week, next Wednesday. I wish you all a good night of rest, of sleep, and a great rest of week. And that's it. Bye bye. Good night.
Thanks. Bye
See
bye.
you
Thank you.